Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is a sneak attack. See if anybody's going to come in. I was going to have lunch, but I don't know. I haven't intermediate fasting. I haven't had anything to eat since 7 o'clock class. No, maybe not even that. Anyway, I realized that I intermittently fast and didn't even know that I was intermittently fasting. But anyway, yeah, I made a whole heap of ceremonial cacao today because I was doing the 11/11 meditation journey in Patreon, which was, can't tell you how awesome it was. And instead of having lunch, I'm coming on to do an activation here today. 11/11. So, what did you do? Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Unless you are subscribed, you can't chat. So if you want to chat, you're going to have to subscribe. Neo! Sarah without an H. It's not Sarah, is it? Sarah. Carrie. Shelley. Jean. Michelle. Marie. Ben. Belinda. So we got a couple of beautiful Patreons in here. Thank you so much for being there this morning, guys, for that meditation. It was just out of this world. I have a million other things that I should be doing, but I wanted to come on for everyone and do a little bit of an activation. But first, let's have a little bit of a chat. Have a chat. Hey, Tanya, Connie, Will, Belinda. Oh, 2 Belindas. Hello, Belinda. Peggy, Tanya. Did I say Tanya? Tanya, you get mentioned twice. Lovely to see you all. I'm going to add another couple of moderators just because why not? Spiritual sunshine. Yeah, I've been super busy. The sale went live and the 20% off. Still live just now. Thank you in capital letters on the website if you want a 20% discount. So I didn't get a chance. I'm keeping on the ball with all orders there. I mean, if I was to show you the postage that's to go out, I mean, it's nearly filling this room. So, but I'm keeping up to date, so I don't have a chance to do cards this week. Renee, hello, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about an email that I received this morning, which was very interesting, and I think it can serve all of us. So I had an email from a very beautiful Patreon, actually, and they were basically just saying that they were doing a course and did they need the accreditation? And what they put on it was, I know that you don't have any certificates. Well, that's just not true. So I had a little chuckle. Just because I don't advertise all the accreditation that I have doesn't mean to say that I don't have it. I mean, I went through the spiritual awakening in 2017, my full spiritual awakening, right? But, you know, prior to that, I started Reiki in 2002. And I have 3D certification in Reiki 1, Reiki 2, Reiki 3, Reiki Masters, Dragon Reiki, Atlantean Reiki, Lemurian Reiki, Unicorn Reiki. I have 3 crystal healing certificates, crystal gridding certificates, sound healing certificates, crystal massage certificates, HND and beauty therapy, which allows me to do massage, etc., etc. I also have a certification in psychic development, card reading. Listen, you name it. I've got like a whole folder. Kelly Marie! I have a whole folder full of spiritual certification. Okay. But I want to talk about this, and this is just my opinion, you know. And if you want to get triggered, you can get triggered. But here's the thing. I didn't learn really from any of these certifications. You know, to me, in a third, you know, let's look at this dimensionally. Okay, let's look at this in a dimensional form. I'm not saying don't get certifications. You do what's good for you, right? Whatever you feel, you do. I was in a third dimensional frequency, and I was interested, and I wanted to learn. But what I understand now is this is just somebody else's learning that I'm being programmed with. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you can sit down and you can have a course in front of you, but all you're doing is memorizing somebody else's downloads, or you're memorizing, you know, a modality from somebody else, or and I'm not saying that's wrong, that you do whatever feels good for you. But just because I have like 5 million certificates, to me, it doesn't really mean anything, right? It doesn't. I think what this beautiful soul was trying to ask was, what do I do? Do I need them? Right? And I think that what I said to the soul was, I think it depends. Okay, it depends. You need to ask yourself some questions. Who do you want to work with? Where are they vibrationally? Do you need to have insurance, right? Because to have insurance, you're going to, you know. But this is all a third dimensional construct, okay? In a third dimensional construct, you, you know, need to learn this regurgitated information to get the certificate, to get this insurance, to get, you know, for people to trust you. And when you think about it, it's a little bit crazy, isn't it? Jeshwan, happy wedding anniversary to you. Happy and blessed 11/11 to everyone on this very important portal. Okay. So, were you born with your own training? You, as well as we all, are masters of remembering who we are. Shelley, I couldn't put it any more perfectly. So, when I started up my physical business, I was still in a third dimensional construct, a third dimensional, you know, and I had all the certificates in the wall, and my, you know, my Facebook website had all my certification, and it's all aesthetic, really. It's all aesthetic. My son, AJ, I'm on YouTube. Need to go and see Daddy, baby. No.
What are you doing?
I'm on live, sweetheart. 2 seconds.
My friends stopped playing our game. So can I play it?
Oh, bless him. So always on first. So and this brings me on to something else that I've always wanted to chat about, right? May as well talk about it today. Why not? Feels right. And this is about a very delicate subject. I don't know, it just feels like the day to address it. Let's go. So there are also people within the spiritual community who are very good at regurgitating information. Okay? Now, I've never been good at regurgitating information. I've never been good at studying. I've never been good at retaining. I've never been good at retaining. Shafiq! I've never been good at retaining information, really. When I was studying and doing exams at school, I have a photographic memory. So basically, I would like highlight all the things and I would remember the picture of what I've seen because I'm very visual. I wouldn't remember it because I retained it because I repeated, and this stuff can just be a programming, right? So when we're looking to the spiritual community, the ascension community, whatever you want to call it, people who are out there and they're sharing information, because when you start waking up and, you get hungry for information and sometimes our discernment's off, we just think that when I came into the spiritual world, I thought that everybody had a beautiful heart and everybody wanted the best for everybody. And we were all going to hold hands in a field and sing Kumbaya. Okay? What truly happened was I walked into a spiritual fire of fakery and people who are very good at talking the talk, but they don't actually walk the walk. And I was burned. It was like having this fire. And I was like, ow. But I just can't put my hand on the fire. Until I learned discernment. There are many people that are very good at watching somebody, at reading something, and just regurgitating the information over and over. Now, am I judging these people? No. That's what they want to do, firing. Okay? However, my whole point to this whole conversation is that where I am right now, and this isn't where I was 2 years ago, and this wasn't where I was 5 years ago, and it certainly isn't where I was 10 years ago, right? But where I am now is that I can have loads of external information, and some of that external information will trigger things in me to remember internal information. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? I mean I could watch somebody that is very good at regurgitating information, and I can discern that they don't actually feel that. That's not their knowledge. That is something that they have read. That doesn't mean that it's not true. But I don't have to believe that person, but there is a certain word or a concept that then triggers something within me internally that allows me to remember my knowledge. Good morning, Canada. Ornelia, Ella, good morning. Vicky, Theo, Sharon, good morning. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to say is, listen, if you feel that you want to get a certificate because that is how you work, or it's going to trigger something internally for you to remember internally on your stream, go for it. Okay. But my point is that you do not need a certificate within a fifth dimensional construct of spirituality, because everything is an inner standing, is an inner learning, is the inner knowledge and the inner knowing, because we have access to it all from insight. Yeah? Caca. What does caca mean, Shelley? Do you mean poop? Do you mean I'm talking poop? That's okay. You can think that I'm talking caca. That's okay. But this is my perception of it, okay? I'm not saying it's wrong. You can do whatever you want. You can go and spend £800 on a crystal course to get a certification, or you can go and sit with a crystal. And you can work with a crystal every day. And you can go into, Caca Canada. Sorry, I thought you were saying like Caca here's like shit. Like you're talking shit. Welcome, Canada. Or you can go and you can sit with a crystal in meditation, and you can ask this crystal, what are your properties? What are you going to help me with? What do you help other people with? And you can sit and you can journal, and you can get your own learning, and you can get your own understanding. And to me, that is much more powerful. It's much more sorry, Shelley. It's much more powerful learning from that actual energy source than it is reading from a book, regurgitating. Certifications mean nothing. You can get 5 million certifications in 5 million things, and I just don't think that where we're going it's necessary. I think that where we're going, it's all heart driven. I think it's all inner knowledge, it's all understanding. It's all coming from our stream of consciousness, who has access to everything that we need to know in this moment. And I think that's where we're going. Okay. Every time I bang this, the camera moves. Or nearly in recent weeks and even months, I wanted to put my faith in, or should I say keep my faith in certain people, but my discernment steers me away because of the double talk I've been hearing recently. Yeah. But here's the thing. Also, if you're watching somebody, or you're reading something, or you're whatever, and somebody tells you have to do something, or you're less than, or if you're not doing it this way, you're doing it wrong. This is why I have, from where I am now, people will teach. You can get people that teach from their heart, or you can get people that teach from textbook, and you're gonna resonate more with the people that teach from their heart, because you can ask questions and they'll be able to answer it. Whereas people that teach from a textbook, if that answer's not in the textbook, they're not going to be able to answer it. They can't just tune into their heart and then tell you. Do you know what I mean? So, good morning, Lois Quinn. So this, I don't know. I just thought it was an important thing to bring up today. Because it's something that I've been burned with. It is something that, also, there are some people that will go, you're doing that wrong. And I don't believe that. I don't believe you can do anything wrong. If you're tuned into your heart, how can it be wrong? I'm still laughing at that, Canada. So how can it be wrong? So when it comes to all things spiritual, yes, you can have somebody help you remember as a guidance. But just because somebody has studied something, and I mean, you can go and do a Udemy course, and you can pay £14 for it. And you don't really even have to do the work. You can just skip to the questions, and you can just keep going until you've got them right. You know, so just because somebody's got a certification in something doesn't necessarily mean that they are the best person in that field. Use your heart, use your guidance, use your discernment. Okay? Oh, Alison Noon. I was thinking about you the other day. Actually, I was going to message you in Telegram. Are you good, sweetheart? Oh, I love Alison. Alison. Rod. Yes, just see what's happening to the doctors right now. You're talking about a technician compared to a master. Yeah. Although, I mean, yes, I get that, Rod. But there still has to be a certain element of training. You know, I mean, I can go over and I can give energy healing to somebody and I can tune in and I can clear them. But the physical third dimensional construct of that, you know, I couldn't cut somebody open and sew them up. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. Carrie, we've been learning that all forms of education are bogus. Well, yeah, also. Ellie. Has anyone experienced unexpected, unexplained conflict with loved ones this week? I'm not just like daily currents across the world. Listen, the energies are very high just now. We did another solar flare, quite high. It wasn't an X, but it was an M. Yesterday, day before, I can't remember, but we're last night I couldn't sleep because the high pitch energy, I would fall asleep and I'd just get woken up again. So we're in this really high energetic portal date. Okay, so when we're in these times and the energy is high, it elevates the shadow. Elements, girl. Oh, I love you too. Hi, Tone Deaf. I'm not going to read that out, but yes, absolutely. Oh, good to hear, Alison. Ra of sunshine. Good morning, beautiful. Jean, certifications are intended to act as a programming to give you your seniority over someone else. Wow, beautifully put. I could have put it better myself. Tracy, book smart is not equal to experience common sense. Absolutely. Captain Lightmare. A lot of the Patreons in here. Hello. We did some awesome work this morning. That video is still uploading, guys, just to let you know. Discernment is the key. Yes, it is. Hi, Jessica Wilson. Ornelia, throughout these past 20 months or so, I've listened to many. And even if I started off liking what they said, it doesn't mean I stick around. Intuition is really good. Yeah. But here's the thing. You can listen to somebody and you can just take some of the things that they're saying, because we're all on this personal experience, and my full belief system isn't going to be your belief system, okay? Even my beautiful sister Kerry that's in here, we're very close, we're very good friends, I love her to bits, we're on the same path, we're on the same frequency, but there are still going to be things that I'm like, yeah, that resonates with me, and she's like, no, that doesn't resonate with me, and that's okay, because we're all on these different trajectories to get to the same place, but we all have different things to learn and different bits of knowledge and different bits of wisdom, and we're all these different bits of the puzzle, right, coming together. So we're not going to resonate with everything that everybody says. Plus, what happens is, the way I kind of see it is, so I started off like in 3D, like really blinkered, right, and I only believed this much. And then as I go up in frequency, my blinkers come out and they come out and they come out, and I'm able to understand and believe more, and get my head around more and more and more. And as you come up in frequency, pardon me, as your belief systems change, okay, you can resonate, you can understand maybe, you know, for example, Brother Alexander Mazone from It's one of his bracelets. Galactic Tarot, right? Him and Rion from Team Light. When I first woke up, I remember watching them on Facebook, and I did not understand a word they were saying. I thought it was funny. I couldn't stop watching them, but I didn't understand the word that they were saying. Now I watch them, I love them, and I completely get it all. Okay, so you know, it's all. You knew that was Alexander's, Linda Lee. You in his Patreon? I think I've seen you there. So, you know, we're going to resonate with some people. We're not going to resonate with other people. And that's different from discernment. You know, there are some people that just churn out and speak stuff to get views or likes or subscribers or whatever. You'll know them. You know, it's all good. Little Lauren. Technology is your friend. It loves you, little Lauren. Okay, so we're going to do an activation for 1111. And just before I go into that, I'm just so chatty today. Sorry, you're just going to have to keep up, guys. There was something else I want to talk about. Okay, so this is a very, very important portal date, 1111, manifesting wise. Okay, so thank you for watching me today, and I'm hoping that all together we are manifesting great vibes in the highest timeline for all, and that's awesome. But please be very careful with where you're putting your attention today, what you are watching today, what you are reading today. I would stay away from any kind of truther thing today, okay? Because today is, that's not to say that you don't want the truth, but I'm certainly not opening up my Telegram feed or anything that there might be any kind of connotation for any negativity, because today is a very big portal day, and it can be used for false flag information. It can be used to redirect our energy in a focus that we don't want to go in, okay? So that's my little tidbit for the day. Oh, Tracy, it's your son's 10th birthday today. Happy birthday to Tracy's son. Happy birthday to Tracy's son. Happy birthday, dear Tracy's son. Happy birthday to you. Nixie Tree. Oh, bless Nixie Tree. Got up all early over there in Texas for the Patreon video. Got the time wrong. Sorry. The video's uploaded to put on Patreon later, so it's all good. Indigo Violet. Good day, beautiful. Hi, joyous one now. I like that. Shafiq's going to watch the Q&A all day. Oh, the OA. That's the Q&A. The OA all day today. It's your 20th time already. Good for you. Okay, so we're going to do an activation. Cacao cheese. You love me singing. Linda, I don't think anybody's ever said that to me before. Thank you, sister. And happy 11/11, beautiful soul. Nancy. Okay, so I'm doing this because sometimes I get a bit of stick for having a Patreon account and people missing out. I don't want anybody to miss out, okay? When I did the journeys before on these portal dates, they were normally in my website because energy exchange is important, okay? And they used to cost $11.11. So I moved into my Patreon, which means if anybody wants to pay the $11.11, they get the Patreon for access to the full Patreon and not just the meditation. And that's just how I want to work it. But Camera, keep up. You know, but I'm not leaving anybody out here, okay? So let's do an activation. Let's do it. Okay. Is today a good day to do shadow work if it comes up? Oh, thanks, Alison Noon. Every day is a good day to do shadow work. Kick his ass. Integrate it. Do it. Absolutely. I don't really know much about the moon, and I don't really know how much I buy into it, but I did happen to pick up my moon diary the other day. And apparently, I don't know, this section of the moon, the next section, the next couple of days is a shadow work time. But, you know, I think if shadows popping up, you just go in, you deal it, you feel it, you deal with it, you heal it, integrate it, get it done. Okay. Hi, Ben. I just replied to your email, honey. Gee, that's funny. Ashley, my eyes are watering with the amount of incense that I've got going on in here today. Woo! Open up a window. Been smoked out. Guys, I used Joanne's Dragon Empowerment this week. It was amazing. I suggest you all give it a try. Do you know, that Dragon Cleansing Empowerment is so underrated, and I cannot tell you how many emails I get from people saying, listen, I just did your Dragon Cleansing Empowerment, and they share their experience with me and they're just absolutely blown away. It is so powerful. And if you are at a point in your life where you're stuck, where you feel things are needing cleared, it shifts things very quickly. And you can use it all the time. It's not just a one-off. Once you have it, once that empowerment is called in, you can get it all the time. And right now, you'll get 20% off up until the 19th of November by putting in thank you in capital letters. Okay, anyway. Activation. 1111 portal. Best and highest activation, please, for this now and for everyone joining in. For sovereignty, for divinity, for unconditional love, for unity, for ascension. Oh, nice. Okay, so the activation today. Oh, interesting that somebody was talking about shadow work. So we've got Dreamscape, which is number 10. Can you all see that? Now, look at the sun. Look at the energy of the sun. So this is about, I see this as connecting into the sun, to Solaris, to activating, to help us spread our wings, connecting into the crystal kingdom. We've got a black cat and a black crow here, which are very protective, but I feel that is relevant of also shadow work that is maybe needing done. It says here, dream work, subconscious, and imagination. Let's read it. Let's read it, shall we? Oh, I love Rion. He's my boy. Him, Alexander, JC, Mark, Neil, Kerry. I don't watch a lot, but these people I love. Right, anyway, number 10. Okay, Dreamscape resonates to the unconscious and hidden desires and dreams. These frequencies bridge pathways from the subconscious into the conscious awareness that assist in bringing life to dreams, both in the waking and sleeping states. So this suggests integration of higher versions of selves. As deeply entrenched patterns are surfaced for examination, understood, released, and transmuted. This flowing ray, which is the crimson color ray, allows for revelations, new ideas, to burst forth with vibrancy and depth. And who doesn't need that, right? The imagination is unleashed and creativity flows vividly. It's a good time to expand your creativity, allow your imagination to roam free, go deep within the realms of yourself, and you'll be amazed at the clarity you discover there. A little bit 111 in the chat. Look at 111, 111. Kind of what I was saying, going within, you'll be amazed at the clarity that you discover there. Okay, the answers are all within. So, dream work, subconscious, information. We're talking here about integration of higher selves, both on the light and the night, creativity, and bringing this all to light. Are you ready? Oh, Deanna, that is one of the most beautiful things. I'm just glad I don't feel like I'm not good enough anymore, like I did my whole life. I am good enough and I am exactly who I'm supposed to be. Yes, you are. And every single one of you are. Every single one of you. Don't ever forget it. It's a beautiful thing to bring up, Deanna. All right. All ready? Are you all ready? Okay, so anybody who perhaps hasn't done an activation with me before, let's go over some basics. Okay, so to receive the activation, all you need to be is open to receive. Do not do this activation unless you've cleansed your energy, you've grounded your energy, and you've protected your energy. If you don't know how to do that, go to my 21 Days Awakening and free yourself. Go to my 21 Days Awakening workshop and learn how to control, manage your energy, and you will shift things very quickly. If you haven't grounded, cleansed, and protected your energy, do not do this activation. In fact, I'm putting it up there that it won't work. Okay? Because it's very important that people take control. Okay? If you can't cleanse, ground, protect your energy, this is not for you. So it won't be activated in you. Okay? Okay, so if you want to come back to this, we are at, I don't know the time here. Somebody can maybe tell me how long this has been going on because I've done this straight on YouTube. Oh, we're at 38:08. Somebody can maybe timestamp this after. Captain Lightmare, if you're still here, I know you know how to do that because you did it in my last one, so thank you. Okay, so 38:08. If people just want to come in and do the activation after they've gone away, cleansed, grounded, and protected themselves. Okay. So activation, what I need you to do is have your feet, if your physical body allows this, okay? If not, adapt it. But what I would like you to do is have your feet flat on the floor, okay? Palms up in a receiving position and just gently relax them on your thigh. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah without an H. Sarah. Gently relax them on your thigh. Okay? Now I want you to just take some nice deep breaths. Okay, and I'm going to do the activation so you can just set the intention to be open to receive. And you might want to close your eyes. Do you know, after I... Let's share this thing. So we've lost 20 people since I said don't do this if you haven't cleansed, grounded, and looked after your energy. See? You see how that works? But well done to the 97 people who do look after their energy and protect themselves. It's never been more important. Okay, ready? Open to receive. Okay, I'm setting the intention to activate Dreamscape, okay? Activating your dream world, activating integration of your higher selves in the light and the night. activating the subconscious and the imagination and the creativity. Okay? Finishnaya Hatitina Hatushta Kakanakahitaya Wunoshnaya Hinakamatishna Kaya Lushna Tunukta Hanakitaya Wunukutushna Kaya Naha Hishnala Kapatishta Kaka Wufunakatishna Hinamanamana Haha Hinamanamana Haha Himanachanishta Kutushna Kaya Nakatitaya Funukutushta Kakishta Kaka Tina manacha wanachata tuluputushtuku hunu wach tishtaya kanacha hi unustka hinalachaktita yanaka tishtaya katu. Nice deep breath in. Allow that energy just to come in. You might feel a little bit fuzzy. Working through the top of your head. It's just activating. Halanakatitaya tushnakaya pushnakaya hitatata hinalachanatayaka wanapata shnakati hayata tilamanaka hitashnakakaya kanakatush tu lamanakaha funushtikakanaha hishnayaka. Nice deep breath in. Whee. So it is, it's done. So be it. That was nice. Beth Moore, Grand Rising. Greetings from Western WA. Okay, guys, how was that for you? Let me know that you're back. It's gone very quiet all of a sudden. Really high vibrational there. Thank you, Crystal Lynn. You're welcome, Cornelia. You're welcome, Alison. Sue. Grandma Mac, Freedom Love, you're welcome. Linda Lee, Deanne. MC in the house. Joyous One Now, I love that name. You're welcome, Nixie. Yeah, we like fireworks in the head. It was very crown activating, that one. I felt that myself, and I think the reason the crown's activating is for, all these creation and the inspiration and the ideas to come in from the crown. So that is awesome. You're very, very welcome. You too, beautiful Leslie Goy. Okay, beautiful people. Please. Sorry, I've just seen that my Patreon, that link's just gone up. Nixie, it was just when I seen your name there, so I'm just about to place a link in the Patreon, sweetheart, so you can do that. Okay. Okay, beautiful people. So we're now activated to bring in all this creativity, to manifest this beautiful life. We're open to this right now, right? So it's never been more important to set your focus, set your intention, watch where you're putting your attention, okay? Watch where your energy is going to, yes? Be very aware that today is such a meditative, manifesting 4444, manifesting energetic day. So please use that energy, use that creativity, use that activation to create unity and compassion and oneness and love and abundance and freedom and divinity and sovereignty for all, okay, and service to the all. Thank you all for being here. We got this, don't ever forget it. Such an important portal day today, so please, 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 it's never been more important to be so aware, okay, so aware of your thoughts, your words, your actions, and where you're placing your focus. Okay. So we got the power. We got the power. We got the power. Yes, we do. Gonna hang up now. As I looked at that, it was 4555. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I need to get my butt in gear and get packing some orders. Remember that it is 20% off at the website, guys, and up until the 19th of November, which will be the cutoff date for postage worldwide. It's thank you. I'll type it down here. This is a code. Very limited now what is left on there with regards to stock and stuff. So anyway, to say thank you, you're all awesome. Thank you for being here. We're creating this beautiful, magical future together. Every single one of you are worthy. Every single one of you are deserving. And every single one of you are helping the freedom, the sovereignty, the divinity of shifting this world right now. I love you. Have a beautiful and most blissed of days. Okay. Go put some music on. Dance. Swing in a swing. Splash in a puddle. Splash in the sea. I don't know. Dance naked in the rain. Dance in your pants. Just do something really high vibe and uplifting. Listen, if you're going to dance naked in the rain, don't get lifted and blame me, okay? Just a little disclaimer there. Just go lift your frequency up. Remember what it feels like to be alive and happy and free and joyous, okay? Because the more you can do that today, the more you're spreading that out through humanity and the quicker we shift, all right? Love you.